Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to your morning schedule run through. Let me just check we are online. Your morning schedule will look good. So I don't know, I did a watch party just now. I don't know how many of you were able to join us for that, but it was absolutely beautiful. I'm really blissed out at the minute, actually. If you weren't able to take part in that global meditation, it was happening then like a ripple around the whole world. I really do encourage you to watch that. Christina just played her part in it, and it's a really beautiful meditation. So I'm actually using her audio setup. So I'm really hoping that I am audible and people can hear me. So please do let me know when people are online and ready. But for now, we will begin as we always begin. Oh, let me turn that off. We're going to begin with 3 simple breaths. We're going to do 4-part breath. 4 breaths in, hold. 4 breaths out, hold. We'll do that 3 times. So get yourself comfortable wherever you are. Close your eyes for a moment and prepare yourself to take a big deep breath in. And hold. 2, 3, 4. And let it out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 3, 4. Hold. 3, 4. Out. Hold. 2, 3. In. 3, 4. There we go. Good morning to everyone. I hope you are all wonderful. Good morning to Misha. Good morning to Freddie. Hey babe, you alright, darling? How's it going? Hope you're all good. Good morning to Shmoo. How are you doing, sir? I don't have your pen with me before you ask me. I do have a guitar though. And I do know that you would also love to sing as well. So Shmoo, I'm formally inviting you to sing on one of my next lives because I know that, I know you love it. So good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is super duper 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 do. Congratulations as well to Shmoo, who recently got married. Yay! And then probably came home to a bit of a weird storm as well, because I think you only came home not so long ago. Good morning to Elaine. Hi, Mum. Thank you very much. Misha says that she'd love to sing one time, please. That would help me get over my fear of Facebook Live. Not tomorrow, but Friday could, or any other day. Hardly got any places to be currently. All right, Misha, so let's make a singing date. So I've got a singing date with you. I've got a singing date with Freddie. Pretty confident Shmoo will be happy to sing a song live as well. Anyone else who wants to sing or play or anything like that, please do let me know. I can create the opportunity every single day at 10-ish. We're going live, and I'll do a run through of what's on. And then at the end of that, we'll do a live. If people can, I'm on a totally different audio setup today. I'm using Christina's audio setup from before. So I would love to know if this is better or worse than it normally is. If you can hear me okay. So I've got headphones in today. I'd really like to know that. That would be super duper do. So we always begin with what is on. So as I've explained before, as we move into this new paradigm of reducing and lowering down our ego and attachment and barriers to like my platform, your platform, and who owns what. I made this for everybody. It's actually not even got me on it. I made it purposely as a purpose-built, self-manageable, self-containable piece of technology that people can just add in what it is that they do. And any person, any punter, any customer, anyone that's looking for love, support, a bit of anyone that's looking for more things to do, a bit of healing for themselves, can log on here and look at everything that's available for the whole week and immediately just be able to go, right, I want to do that. So what do we have on for today? So today's Thursday. We have a total of 13 things on today. Now, I ran through the ones that were early morning yesterday. So we're starting here at item 3, which is, let me see if I can move this to a better location. Sorry if you can hear a lot of clunks. For a minute. Okay, so what have we got this morning? We have 11 o'clock with the best name I like to say, Eraldo Lesco. Closely second with Giorgio. But Eraldo Lesco, 11 o'clock, fitness, body conditioning. And that is on, the link for that is, looks to be a Facebook Live link as well. Oh, that'll probably be on Zoom, but he's not. Oh, it's Facebook Live. It says it right there in the how is it delivered column. Okay, 12 o'clock, we've got the Gaga dancers. I've talked about these before. This is movement. It's a bit of strength. It's a bit of flexibility. It's a bit of stretching. That is at 12 o'clock every single day. And they're usually at 1 o'clock some days as well, but they may have changed that. 12:30, we have a guided meditation with Lavinia Sanders. She does these every single day as well. Lovely woman. Hers are on at 12:30 today. And at the same time, we also have a meditation with the Trishita Meditation Center. Doesn't say what sort of meditation that is. Let's have a look. It'll be a Buddhism and Tibetan Mahayana tradition. So that is at 12:30. 1:11, we have the one and only Cosmic Granny, who's doing a guided meditation as well. A lot of love and time for Deborah Doglin. She's everyone's grandmother, studied in many traditions, and her mindfulness and meditation techniques have helped me to no end sometimes when I've had some difficult days, let's say. 2 o'clock, we have the Gaga. I knew the Gaga, these dancers were on again at some point. So we've got the Gaga dancers on at 2 o'clock as well. 6 o'clock tonight, yoga and breath work. So tonight is Christina's Soul Path Yoga, which is an hour and a half's journey. Think mindfulness, think breath work, think some basic asana or simple asana. And that is a full hour and a half's journey. 7 o'clock tonight, every single night, you have Mara Menzies doing story times for adults and kids. So if you've got kids and you want to send them off, maybe if you just feel a bit like a kid, maybe you just want to relax a little bit. Everything's welcome during this time of introspection. So that is at 7 o'clock every night. 8 o'clock, we've got Soma with Tim Snell. A good friend of ours is Tim. Soma Breathwork is wonderful. So he does an hour's session for Soma Breathwork. Then at 10 o'clock, you've got Yoga Nidra, which is from what I've read, a really calming, relaxing yoga every single night. So just sends you off to sleep. And then for some reason, why is that not being, that shouldn't be there. That should be there. We also have tonight, here we do, sorted by field, sort by. I don't know why that's down there, but at 7:15, we have got live drawing. So if you don't want to do meditation, if you don't want to do mindfulness, which is totally cool, check in for that. And if you don't want to do dancing either, if you don't do any of that, Then at 7 o'clock tonight, you can do some live drawing with Riff. That is on Zoom, and there'll be some links. Oh, it's free. Most of the things on today are free. In fact, there's only 3 of them that are donation based. And I would assume if it's blank, it's free as well. So there's tons of stuff to do every single day to keep yourself occupied, to give yourself some additional love, whatever that might be. You are able to do it. A cool hello as well to Stefan. That's my Papa Bear. He's watching. We have got Scooby, China Pals. Oh, we've got Josie Broughton. We have got Emma Livesey, Phil Murray, Ian Berry, and John Ramage again joining us today. Freddie, thank you for letting me know the sound is immediately better. Actually, we'll have 2 microphones tomorrow, but I need a mic stand. If anybody has a spare mic stand they just want to donate and give away, I will be a willing participant to receive it. Really could do with one at the minute because I'm propping them up. So that is what's on for today. 13 things on. Let's have a quick look at tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 7:45, you've got Vinyasa Flow. And 10 a.m., just before my live, is a meditation with Spirios, which is mindfulness meditation, it looks to be. So there are all the things that are on in the next 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 24 hours to fill your hearts and your minds with wonderful things that you could be doing, including live showing and dancing. So good morning. Good morning to Nick as well. I hope you're good, man. Good morning to Dad over in Thailand. My dad and my mum are on. Hi, guys. So where are we at? So today I wanted to discuss, earlier on, Christina did a ripple wave meditation, and it got me thinking about something. And it's one of the things which we talk about on our Human 5.0 program, and that is this idea, concept, that we are far more than physical matter, that there's far more that meets the eye. And I enjoy having these discussions with people who sit on all areas of the spectrum in terms of their belief around this world that we're in and what makes it up. But if you look at even some of the old studies that have come out from quantum theory and quantum mechanics, and you look at some of the new studies now with quantum field theory, the noetic science that shows that we extend beyond our bodies is staggering. I mean, even just to take the concept that if you walk into a room where everyone's just been arguing, they've stopped now, it's silent, but they've just finished arguing, you walk into that room, you can cut that feeling with a knife. They say you can cut the air with a knife. And if you walk into a room where everyone's just been belly laughing and everyone's joyous and they just finished and you weren't aware of it and you walk in, you can feel that. What is that we're feeling? Because if there is nothing in between me and everyone else in that moment other than air, then in theory, both those rooms would be exactly the same. But we know it's not. We have visceral, palpable experiences that we go through that defy the standard logic of material physics. And so just begin to consider the fact that even between us now exists an array of network, like mycelium, of passing of information, adds value to the fact that we are, like Christina's meditation there, a ripple wave of meditation, 30-minute pockets of people all around the world doing the same meditation for 24 hours, carrying this message, just like dropping stones into a pond, allowing it to allowing that ripple to cascade out. Even when the stones cease to be, it carries an energy which continues. Freddie says we're all energy. Like, we really are. We're all a frequency. We're all as physical matter. We are vibrator, but everything on the planet is a frequency. They call it its It's natural. Darn it, it's left me. There's a technical name for the identifying the particular frequency of an object. Everything has a frequency that can be identified. And so to consider the fact that when I do some work on myself, when I meditate in that moment, I'm not just supporting and helping my own being, I'm exuding and giving out that energy like a ripple. If I'm the stone that's dropped in a pond, my energy that's given out is that ripple that leaves and goes out. And when two stones get dropped, at some point those energies meet and collide. And that's happening all the time. And in the work that me and Christina teach through Human 5.0, we call this your baseline frequency. It's your personal energy signature that's being given off. It's the reason why when we meet people, boom, we either like them or we don't like them. And it's not that we're judging in that moment, although you could argue that our judgment has been cast, but not judgment in the sense of going around making judgments on people. It's a feeling that we experience in that moment. And that feeling that we experience in that moment is what is one of the factors that we take when we make decisions on whether we like someone, whether we like a situation, whether how we feel about something, whether we go to a gig or a concert. And you just get a feel for things sometimes. You might call it your intuition or your gut feeling. But these things are real. They're real experiences that we have. And when we don't know what to do with them, we label them as coincidence. We label them as, well, that's just a weird thing, or even just labeling something, oh, it's just a gut feeling. It's not just a gut feeling. There's so much more about our bodies and about the world that we do understand, but is not necessarily mainstream information. So I really want to implore people right now during this time that whilst we're all forced, likingly or not, into a position where we have more time, have more space, and can't leave the house, but the one thing we can do is give some time to ourselves and understand that the more of us that give ourselves that time, the more that the ripple that we're sending out in that moment has a more constructive, supportive, positive attribute to it. So that then when all the ripples around the world are meeting, the point at which they meet is a peak of prosperity, a peak of joy, a peak of support, rather than a trough which can be more destructive towards one another. So look after yourself and be aware of the fact that you have a baseline frequency all the time. You have an energetic signature you're giving out that is as unique as your fingerprint. So being aware of that and owning that energetic signature is just like owning who you are. You don't go out and start spitting on people's face. You don't go out and be hurtful to other people willingly. So in the same way, understanding that I have a frequency that I give out, what can I do to positively improve that? What can I do to heal any of the pain that might be being given out? Because it's not about smearing everything with positivity. Like, we have a light side, we have a dark side. Understanding the two is where we find the balance in the middle, the Taoism, the middle way. Now is a perfect gift to retreat from the yang busy world and connect on an energetic level. Totally agree, Freddie. Absolutely agree with that. And it's finding safe ways to be able to do that as well, because I think whatever we need to do safely, especially if you're exploring shadow aspects, especially if you're already in a fractious relationship and you're looking to explore something. You need to be in a space where the person can receive that to be explored. And if you're not, then spending some time with it on yourself, journaling, automatic writing, and even just mindfulness and meditation can really, really help. But if you're struggling with any of those things, remember that every single day when I run through that list of stuff to do, any one of those will be able to help. And any one of those people offering them would probably also lend an ear as well. I open myself up every single week. If people wish, if they need some support, they need some help, get in touch. I run technology surgeries. I do consciousness conversations. I run leadership programs every single week, all free of charge, that people can jump into. And I don't know why I don't put them in my my list of things every single day, but I will do. I definitely will. Good morning to Camilla. Is that Camilla who I think it is? Good morning to Camilla. Oh, you wonderful, lovely Starbeam. I hope you are super. Anyone else that has come on? We do not at the minute. So that's what I wanted to share this morning. Came through me in my meditation this morning whilst Christina was sharing. I've got a lot of extra tech at the minute. Move you over there. Okay. I'm glad the audio is better, by the way. I will do this. I'll use this setup much more often now. I might even try and hang it. We'll see. Okay. So this song is called Mark Mabon. 1 second, and I'll show you. For the Queen of the Universe by Mark. Queen of the Universe. There we go. Brilliant. It's called The Queen of the Universe. And it's really fun, lovely live song. So we'll do a couple of rounds of this. I'm going to start putting the words and the chords up as well, because I know some people have been asking for some of them. So I will do that in the future. So I'm going to leave you with this before we do the breath, and then we're good for today. Good morning to Sharon, and good morning to Lauren as well. I hope you ladies are super duper. Let's have a sing song. The Queen of the Universe shines in the stars, the wind on her breath and her skin. Her hand turns the sun with death, on the scales of all goodness and sin. To wake up the sun, to wake up the stars, to wake up the moon. If you don't take a stand, take your place in God's plan, and live life for all that it's worth. She said to live life in bold, in the depth of your soul, and shine like the star that you are. She said to live life in bold, in the depths of your soul, and shine like the star that you are. The Queen of the Universe shines in the stars, the wind on her breath and her skin. Her hand turns the cycle of death and birth, all the scales of all goodness and sin. So wake all the sun, wake all the stars, wake all the moon and the earth. If you don't take a step, take a place in God's plan, live life for all that it's worth. She said to live life in bold, in the depths of her soul, and shine like the star that you are. She said to live life in gold, in the depths of your soul, and shine like the star that you are. She said to live life in gold, in the depths of your soul, and shine like the star that you are. I love that song. That was The Queen of the Universe by Mark Mabon. Sharon says, good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Sharon. I'm not seeing anything coming up on my feed from you. So if you are doing things live, in fact, if you are doing things live, Sharon, let me know, first of all. I'll probably go on and like something now. But if you're offering anything, Sharon, you missed it at the beginning, but I do a full run through of as much stuff as I can that's happening on Facebook that people can check in with. above here, you'll see a couple of links. One of them says, if you're a contributor, click here and there's a form. Just put your stuff in. And every single day, if you've got stuff on, I will tell whoever's listening in the whole wide world. And we've got Misha on. Misha, you missed the beginning, but you're invited next week, because tomorrow might be a push. We'll see. So you and Freddie are singing. Anyone else wants to sing? Anyone else wants to play? Let me know, because as I said, I am running out of songs. So I've probably got about like 5 or 6 songs left before I have to learn new ones or repeat. Okay. So we've gone through what's on. We've had a little bit of a talk about your energy body. So all we have left to do is breathe. So find yourself a comfortable position. Take a normal breath. And prepare to take a big deep breath in. And hold. And let it out with a sigh. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And let it out with a sigh. And one more time. And find that stillness. Your breath will always bring you back. It's the first thing you ever did, the last thing you'll ever do. Always know that you can find solace and refuge in your breath and find some stillness inside yourself. So to everyone this morning, I wish you all the best. Have a really nice day. If you're just checking in now, then you missed it. But go back through. We're going to run through of the day 13 things you can do today. If you know people that are offering things, please ask them to add to it. I want nothing from this system other than it to grow and allow people to just know what they can do. I hope you enjoyed the song. If you want to sing, let me know. Misha and Freddie, you're on for next week. And I wish everyone a great day. Bye-bye.